Alright guys, so I'm making this intro right now because I recorded the NASA Kennedy Space Center trip. I just started recording randomly, then just made the whole entire video in. So right now this is my intro, and I need to make an outro right now. So subscribe guys, comment. If you guys want to follow me on social media, be in this video. See you guys later. Don't forget to drink some milk.
Mommy, this way or this way?
It doesn't matter. Good job, guys.
Alright, all your tickets.
Bus. Restricted air access. Yeah, that definitely looks like a prison bus to me. What was I thinking of? Well, I might have done this actually. I'm good. I'm good. Zach's phone. Yeah, it's definitely real. ISS. Moss. I don't think that's it. Subscribe, guys. Social media will be in this video. It kind of looks like a prison bus. Kind of.
Try to get you back picture.
Oh, might be cool. Oh, how fun. Next bus is ours.
After we touch these.
Wait. We're waiting for 30 minutes now. No.
There's our bus. There's our bus.
Look, there's water and the lights right there. Yeah, I can see. Oh, really? Oh, I know it's NASA. Jackson wants to with me?
Yeah.
Some has to sit by themselves.
Daddy's
True.
true. And mommy.
Well, I don't know. God. You're a robot. She on going first? You don't know where she can go. I don't know where I'm going. Okay. Come here. goods right here. Oh.
It was reserved for our family.
Oh, that's perfect.
And please try to whisper on the bus so everyone around you can hear. On behalf of NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, welcome aboard.
Hi, I'm Bob Piano, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to NASA's John F. Kennedy Space Center. From launching the first Americans into space to launching humans to the moon, we've launched and carried the dreams of a nation. None of it would have been possible to what we can accomplish when we all work together. I think one of the most enduring legacies will be the international cooperation that we've achieved.
Down the middle. We're going to go behind the vehicle assembly building and out towards the launch pads. On the way back, we'll pass back by the front side of the VAB. So you'll get a better look at the front of the building when we come back by it. Right up here, the shorter square buildings with stripes along the top of them, those were orbiter processing facilities. They were garages for the space shuttle orbiters. So when the orbiters would land, they would tow them back to one of the 3 buildings to get them ready for their next flight. All 3 of the buildings have been leased out to Boeing. And the first 2 buildings, Boeing is working for the Air Force. They are building a spacecraft for them. And then the third is what the SLS rocket will be launching off of starting in 2019. It will be the most powerful rocket ever built. Right now, the Saturn V rocket still holds that title, but when the SLS rocket is ready, it's going to take that title over. They still have a lot of work to do to it to finish getting it ready. They work on it every day but Sunday. And we'll talk more about the SLS when we get out to Launch Pad B. Right up here to the right is going to be a gravel runway. It's called the Crawler Way. This is the road that the crawler uses to transport the vehicles. The crawler uses both lanes and it straddles the grassy median up here. The road is 7 feet deep with various levels of fill. The top layer is Alabama-Tennessee River rock. The reason why they chose that rock is the crawler can crush it down flat and it will not create a spark because the rock does not have iron in it. And the road can withstand up to 26 million pounds of weight. We're coming up on the east side of the VAB, so you can see the big gray doors on the east side. The doors that are open on the right, that is the high bay that you will see all of the SLS rockets coming out of. It's the only high bay being modified for the SLS. Right up here, this short white building with windows on the front of it, that's the Launch Control Center. That's where the firing rooms are. So that's where the people are that are launching the vehicles. Now they only have control in that building for about the first 8 seconds. That's when Johnson's Control Center in Houston, Texas takes over. So we are only in charge of getting vehicles ready here and launching the vehicles. Over in Houston, Texas, that's Mission Control. They are in charge of the actual mission. On top of the Launch Control Building, there are some railings. That's where the astronauts' immediate family, like their spouses, children, and parents, can watch the launches from if they want to. If they don't want to watch it from there, they would watch it out at the Saturn V Center with the rest of their family and friends. So this area right here, the VAB area, is the closest anyone could be to a launch. No one would ever be allowed any closer than right here. We're going to be heading out towards the launch pads. On the way, we're going to watch a video that gives the history of Launch Pad A. On the way back, we're going to pass by the front of the VAB. The rocket on the launch pad, they're having a launch go up Wednesday evening. So they don't let us drive by the launch pad once they start getting the rocket fuel in it and things like that. They're going to be doing the static fire testing. But launch pad A is right up here to the left where you see that gray structure out there. And that is the launch pad that SpaceX has taken over. The reason why NASA did not have the budget to maintain launch pad A, plus NASA was never using this launch pad again. They don't need it. So SpaceX launches their Falcon 9 rockets from there. They usually have about 2 Falcon 9 rockets go up every month. By the end of the first test launch of their Falcon Heavy rocket. The Falcon Heavy rocket is 3 Falcon 9 rockets strapped together, so it will have 27 engines. launching astronauts for NASA to get them back and forth to the International Space Station. I can see up there, there's a white building that has SpaceX written on the side of it. SpaceX actually built that building on top of the Crawler Way because SpaceX does things a little bit different. They actually stack their rockets inside that building horizontal, then they roll them up on top of the launch pad and move them vertical to launch. The guy that owns SpaceX, his name is Elon Musk. He was one of the founders of PayPal. He founded that when he was in college. He sold it, started his own rocket company that is going to launch on Wednesday, the 15th. So if you look to your right, it's to the left of the gray tower is the rocket. It looks like a white tube there to the left of the gray tower. And they don't have the payload on top of it. Once they put the payload on top of it, that's like a cone thing that will go on top of it. And they put that on after synthetic fire testing. So it's to the left of the gray tower. And that will launch on Wednesday. Engines are lit. That's what gets the direct hit from the flames. It's actually funneled the flames down into the flame trench. Those were ones used during the Space Shuttle program. Right now they're in the process of modifying them because they're going to use them for the SLS rockets. And let's see, there wasn't an alligator out here earlier, but we can see anyway. I'll put one there. Oh, there's one over there to the left corner up on the bank. See it? It looks like it's just a dark area over there.
What is it?
Gator.
Left corner.
Just on the left corner.
In the back. Like a ball.
Black vehicle, you've got the little thing, you see the gator on it, it's the little black and white.
What is it? Take a picture of.
Okay, so the vehicles have a launch. Oh, we're going to go over this one. We'll be able to see the alligator down here. Yeah, this is me. We'll see if I can see it. And this is only one section. We have a much bigger.
For the comfort, safety, and viewing pleasure of all our guests, we ask that you refrain from flash.
Mark. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to drink some milk.